What's up everyone, Kwame here, back again with another video, and today I want to share with you how I edit panoramic pictures in Lightroom. It's a really simple way of doing it, but Lightroom is so powerful and there's so many new options if you haven't checked it out. Today I'm going to show you how I created this panoramic image just using Lightroom. Alright, so here we are in Lightroom and these are the pictures that I took. So I took these let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures here. So these 8 pictures are going to make up our panoramic image. So all you have to do is start at one, hold down shift, click the other one. It's going to select your pictures and you're just going to right click and photo merge panoramic. So you can see Lightroom has already put these together, and these were shot on the A60 100 with the 70 to 350. So I was a ways back when I shot this panoramic. Now what's really cool with Lightroom, and it's something that I haven't been using a ton but I will be using more, is there's this fill edge option, right? So if you hit this, Lightroom is going to try to predict or build out what's in these edges, and you know what, you guys, it's really good, like scary good. So this is the image and we're just going to hit merge. Now we're going to let this run, and I'm using my MacBook Air, so it depends on how powerful your computer is, but this little MacBook Air will handle this photo merge pretty quick. Alright, so it finished doing its thing and now this is our panoramic, and you can see down here is where the Lightroom filled in the edges and it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I will probably keep that in there. Now, what you could do, what I'm going to do is crop this because this is off center, and as much as I kind of like this look, I do want to clean it up a little bit. I like that it was, you can see the background here and you can just see how hazy or foggy it was this day. Now this is, I don't know the name of this park that we went to, but it's pretty cool because it's like this old industrial area, and now they turned into a park, so you can see like all this gnarly steampunk like metal and graffiti, and because it was foggy, everything just stands out. So I'm gonna hit R and it's gonna let me crop this image. Now let's see, I could do like a 16:9. Let's see what this looks like. And no, that's not wide enough, so we're just gonna do a freehand crop. And I like the edge, I like this building, don't know why, but I do like that. And I definitely want to get the people doing yoga and the people walking. So maybe we do something like this. So this is the finished image. Now you can see this is going to be a really big file. So if I hit the I, you can see it's 16,392 by 6,623. So it's a big image, but there's tons of detail. Again, this is the A60 100 and you can see the detail in this picture, even way back there. And this was shot at what were these shot at? Let me see. These were shot at, hitting the wrong button, 1/125th of a second at f4 4.5 at ISO 125, and I shot it at the 70mm range. Alright, so now let's go in and edit this picture. We're going to hit D to edit it, and you know me, we're going to come down here and hit auto first, and we're going to see what this does. And as always, I like to do a little before and after, and you can always look down here. It brought down the exposure a little bit, brought up the contrast, lowered the highlights quite a bit, opened up the shadows a little bit, brought down the black levels a little bit, all that good stuff. Now if I look down in the shadows, I might want to open this up a bit more. There we go, because I love this green. Like, what I love about Washington is that you can see like the greenery that is here is something that I've never seen before. Been around like how green and lush, even in January, this is still green and it's growing all over this whatever this thing is. I don't even know what this is, these silos. So I like that. So now we can see that. And then I'm going to come up here and mess with the white balance, because it wasn't warm, but it also wasn't cold, like too cold. So you can go here, and that's like, I think, a little bit too cold. So we'll warm it up just a little bit. But again, I don't want to lose the all the fog that you can see that was on this day. It was just a foggy, you know, Pacific Northwestern day, and it was a really fun time walking around. Now, if you watched my previous video, you know there are these new profiles that I picked up, and I'm going to come up to my favorites because I want to use one of the profiles for this one. Now, you could do Velvia, which would make this, like, the green really pop, but because of the industrial nature of this picture, I kind of want to make it like a steampunk like image, and so I'm going to go with the Fuji GFX 100 Classic Negative, and you can see here it just gives it that muted color type of look, kind of like a dystopian type of look and feel, and I really like. And again, if you go the before, after, I just like the way that brings up the image here, brings out the image here. And then you can always come back in here and mess with the white balance a little bit more. So I do want to bring this up a little bit more. And again, always hit the before and after just to make sure that I'm not going too far. I really do like this. And now you could come down here and mess with like the dehaze, and let's just see what it looks like. If you hit dehaze, again, I like to go all the way over. Obviously that is not what I like, and really I don't know if I want to mess with the dehaze on this one. I like that, but I do want to add a little bit of clarity. And what I like about clarity is that it does the micro contrast on a pixel level. So again, before and after, again, I like that steampunk feel. And if I really want to, I could come down here into calibration, and these green primaries, I could bump up the saturation in the green a little bit more. Let's see, I'll go all the way so you can see. So that is all the way, that is there. And what is nice about this is you're just messing with the green. So if you look at like this woman here, it's not changing her color too much, right? Like obviously it's a little bit, but it's not dramatically changing her color. So I like bringing up the saturation here. And again, before, after, before, after. Now if I really wanted to and I wanted to get picky, I could come in here, like bring this into Photoshop and like take out these power lines, but I like the way this looks. I like the power lines in here because that's the scene, and this is photography is subjective, so you create it however you want. But yeah, that is how I edited this picture here in Lightroom. And again, just using Lightroom, I could take those 8 pictures, stitch them together, fill the edges, and create this image. And I think it looks really good. Now, if I really wanted to, I could come in here and like really make the steel pop with like more dehaze or more clarity, but I don't like any of that. I think this looks really, really good. Let me know down in the comments if you take a lot of panoramic pictures, and how do you edit them? Thank you for watching this video. As always, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I will also have a link to the profiles that I use. Again, I bought this. This is not a sponsored a link, a sponsored video. They don't know me. This is not an affiliate link or anything. It's just a link to these color profiles that I use. And I really, really like them. If you didn't see my last video, it has saved me from buying a Fujifilm camera just so I could get the presets and all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.